Today we hike the Royal Arch. I will take you with me for a cup of coffee, the hike, and some food afterwards at a famous brewery in town. Today we feature Badass Coffee. It is from Hawaii. I usually come here to get an iced Americano and maybe a snack. And then I go upstairs and sit out on this balcony, which has some of the best views of the Flatirons for a coffee shop. To get to the trailhead, you go up Baseline Road until you reach Chautauqua Park. There's parking along the roads. On Memorial Day through Labor Day, you will have to pay at one of these meters. There is also parking in the parking lot by the ranger station. It is about a mile up this road with breathtaking views of the Flatirons. On your way up, you want to stay right of this bathroom. If you go left, you will be on the Mesa Trail. You're gonna head towards the Bluebell shelter and stay left. Once you pass the Bluebell shelter sign, it's still beautiful and you're not far from the Royal Arch Trailhead. We made it to the trailhead, and according to the map, we go up 0.2 miles to a junction and then take the Royal Arch 0.8. It's gonna be a total of 2 miles, but a lot of elevation gain. It's about a 4.5 mile round trip hike, depending on where you park. If you park a little further away, count on about a 5 mile hike. The trail starts off in the shade. A lot of people do this hike in the morning and go watch the sunrise. This is mid-afternoon, so you want to be prepared with water because it's hot out in the summertime. Head left. Be prepared to walk uphill. It is a little technical. This trail will get your heart rate up and will make you sweat in the summertime. In the wintertime, it's a little more mellow, a little cooler out in the fall. Also some steep drop-offs to the left side of the trail. You want to stay focused in the center. This hike is the real deal, but the reward at the end is stunning. Halfway to 3/4 of the way up, we get back into some shade, but still climbing and uphill. Once you get to Sentinel Pass, then you're going downhill for a bit. Pretty steep. I would say you need to be at least a moderately good hiker to do this. The final stretch is going to be all uphill. We're almost there on the way to the top of the Royal Arch. And then the reward. Incredible views on the outside of the arch. But you have to take your time going down. There's some steep drop-offs and you have to watch your footing. You got to make sure you have pretty good shoes on or boots. One step at a time. Look for flat spots. Watch out for some of this gravel because it's very slippery. You return the same way and head down this steep path all the way back out to Chautauqua and the car and off to get some food. Upslope, beers, the patio, and a burger. Well, that'll do it. The Royal Arch and some great coffee recommendations and a great brewery. If you like this content, check out my other videos. And this is my first one up here at the right, hiking Mount Sanitas. Please like, share, and subscribe.